Hi everybody, welcome back to Bobby's Bees, and today it's March 1st and we're out here in the apiary. It's about 40 degrees. I think it's gonna get up to about 45 today, but it's really important to get out in your apiary early season because sometimes, this is a big killer, sometimes your hives will have just enough to make it to about March, and if they just had that little bit extra, you know, they could get through, they could overwinter. So you don't wanna let them die out, especially if you did everything right as far as knocking the varroa down and all they need is food. That's something that you can really, that's an easy fix. So get out there and give them some sugar patties or some fondant. Sugar patties is a little bit easier to make, and I'll put a video up in the corner if you want to check it out. I had arm surgery, so I'm out here with my super arm, or soon to be super arm. Also, a good thing to look for is wax cappings, hives that have a bunch of wax right outside the entrance. That's a good indicator that you either have a new occupant, a mouse, or you have a hive that's probably getting robbed out. You probably overwintered without hardware cloth over the entrance. I even went this year and I didn't put them up, so I probably have some mice in my hives this year. So go through your apiary, and this time of year you want to check the entrances. If you see wax, if you see a mess of wax and cappings that have been torn up, it's probably bees either robbing out the hive because it's a dead out, which means you got to get into that hive and you got to remove the good cappings of honey so you can harvest that honey. Or you can always leave it out to your bees, but some of that honey is really good. I personally like to harvest the honey. I'm probably needing some honey and I want to get to it before it starts to heat up and a lot of humidity and the moisture rises in the hive because your frames can get moldy. So it's important to get in there if you can. Try to get ahead of it because you're going to be so busy once it starts to warm up and you're feeding all your hives and you're going through and doing your inspections and stuff. This is kind of, you can start right now. If you don't have an eek board or a vent box, just use an empty hive body. Just put a medium or a deep on top of your hive and put some feed in there and then put your top on. But this is something that really helps keep your bees alive. This little thing, getting into your hives around late February, early March, whenever you can, get some feed in there because there's going to be some more weather where it's either going to be really rainy or, we're calling for 5 inches of snow on Friday. So the bees are going to be cooped up, they're going to be able to eat the feed, and if you come back next week, you're going to be able to replenish that supply, and this is going to keep your bees alive, and that's what I want. I want you guys to be able to have bees to split in the spring once the temperatures warm up, and then we'll do some more videos and we'll show you how to have your NUCS ready. So let's get into these hives, let's feed all the hives that have made it, and let's start collecting or taking notes of all the hives that are dead outs. That way we can get into them and try to stay ahead of things. See what we got here. Oh, we got bees. That's good. That's funny too, because I didn't see anything. Let me give them a little smoke just to keep them calm. bees. Good. I can see a bee coming out, but I'm pretty sure it's out. And these are just robbers. Yeah, looks like we got a mouse right here. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Well, today it's eviction day. All of this out at once. So I got the dirty frames right here. We're going to remove those. We'll let the rain clean them. Okay. Okie dokie. And this will last them, you know, give them something to do for 5, 6, 7 days while it rains or it's cold. We're about to get 5 inches of snow here. It's beautiful today, but in a couple days it's going to look like Alaska all over again. Sliver in the finger. Ow! Wowee! I'd say that hive is busted. That's terrific. I wasn't quite ready for that. Take this hive and I'll leave it alone.